Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to my early morning stream, morning for my time, of Call of Duty World War II. There have just been a set of new guns that came out, and I think this guy here already has one of these new guns on his back, a nice and fancy one. I have one too. You can see everybody's crowded around the quartermaster because there have been 5 or 6 new weapons come out today. There's the baseball bat. Yes, I know, resupplying. There's the Irta Burst, which I am nowhere close to being able to afford depot credits wise. The Sterling, which I spent all of my paltry about 15,000 credits on, along with a few supply drops. I'm not ashamed to admit I've been cheating on you guys. I've been on that Fortnite train for a little bit, so I haven't been able to grind them out too much. There is the Type 2, the M2 carbine, which is kind of like a better version of the M1 Garand. Can't even remotely afford that one. Then we have the, oh, that's the Leonfield. Where is this one? The Flying Ace. It's in here. It's hiding. Where's it at? Ah, the Type 5, better known as the, yeah, this is another semi-automatic. I thought that was SMG. I have the SMG, and where's this? This is the one I wanted to show you. Yes, the Ariska, better known as the Type 38, the Japanese sniper rifle. I think this one's going to be the hot ticket. Unfortunately, I'm a long way from unlocking it, but I did unlock the Sterling SMG and the baseball bat, which I'm going to come over here and show you. So here is the Sterling SMG. Let's see. Yep, you can get a good idea of how it looks. And the baseball bat, wait a minute, I'm on the wrong class. Hold up now. I'll probably make sure that I have the baseball bat equipped for all of you. Got the basic plain Jane one. I got the triple. I got the spike bat. But I want to make sure I've got my good camouflage on all of these guns. I got the ruby camouflage, and I opened up my gun charm bribe. I didn't know that was a thing with Twitch, so I did get a gun charm for it as well. Yes, there's baseball bats. I did get this little guy here, so you can get an idea of how the baseball bat looks. And I unlocked this pistol, which I think looks pretty good. Let me see what else we got today. I think that's about it. And the game's no new maps, nothing crazy going on, except we do have new modes. We have Ground War and regular war. So I'm going to go ahead and toss it over to the chat while I welcome some people. Do you guys want me to play Ground War Mosh Pit, which is like traditional Ground War? Or would you rather have me... Ooh, I better back out of that. Or would you rather have me play Ground War, which is war maps, but with lots of people? Yes, the sniper does have my colors, Fangs, ouch. I want to say hello to Radius Meteor, Sebastian, Infinity Studios, I'm Mika, Fangs, ouch, Jonathan Patron, Tiger, Ragin Nate, Controller Breaker, Bilbo T. Baggins, Leon Hunt, Jonathan Patton, Jimmy L, David Tranter, Mitchell Wiffle, Jonathan again, Robot Stone 6, John Turner, Mr. Lullington the First, L. Jawson, Amato des... That's an Italian name, I'll never say it right. So what are we going to do, Wash Pit or Ground War? Some people are saying Ground War. We got Ground War or we got Ground War Mosh Pit. So you want normal war or war? We got... seems like most people are saying Ground War. I'm going to walk back over here so you can see the new SMG again. Play Headquarters. Not yet. It seems like most people want to see Ground War. That's what I'm now the mosh pits are coming in. Nope, now we got more wars. I'm getting a little bit more Ground War. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try war first. We'll do war first. And my soldier, what do I got here? What do we got? I'm gonna make sure we'll be needing Blitzkrieg, that's for sure. I'll probably just use, I have an armored class for this new SMG. Energetic, yeah, we'll do that, and I'll put the, I'll get the baseball bat on here as well, just for, oh, I did get a new shovel. I got the Eureka 2, which is pretty nice looking. Apparently I got a new ice pick as well, for whatever reason. Let's get the baseball bat on this class, and it looks like we're going to be doing Ground War. So we're doing war. We'll just see what comes up. Hello, Leo Utrian, Denzel, Garrett Gibson. Good morning, everybody. Good to see all of you. Thank you for the recent sub, Theron Baker, as well. Backer is the correct word. Yes. Okay, so we'll be playing Operation Intercept. I haven't used the new submachine gun yet. I've shot at walls with it. I've done some things. I'll do a quick test fire. L. Jawson, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do a quick test fire with it. My computer just made a scary noise. I don't like it when it makes noises like that. Very bad things tend to happen around those noises. I just got a PR email. Hey, the trailer's out. Why the trailer?
Equipment destroyed.
The game is almost done. Alright, so we're gonna take this and give it a look-see.
We have to destroy all German radio equipment so they can't call reinforcements. It's destroyed! Good job! Wreck all the communications gear!
Well, that was a hell of a test fire, wouldn't you say?
Radio destroyed!
Might put hustle on this thing until I get some actual attachments for it.
Our tank to help! You've destroyed half the radio equipment!
Get shotgun instantly. Thank you for the compliment on best YouTube creator.
Radios left.
Yeah, we're getting some test firing in. Don't worry about that. Test firing is going to happen over here.
All radio gear must be destroyed. 5 radios remain.
Probably all in the back here.
3 radios left. It's destroyed. Good job.
Doesn't have an issue killing people, that's for certain. It kind of reminds me more of an MP40, or perhaps a, what's the correct word? Sten, perhaps? And I do have a question for you guys, for the majority of the gameplay here. Would you rather see me do this with the plain Jane camo? Oh, I had a feeling there was somebody behind me. Audio is off. In-game audio delay.
Nobody's escorting us. We're falling back.
Why would my audio be delayed?
Enemy airdrop incoming.
Why would you do that to me, video game?
We're retreating. No one's nearby to protect us.
Hold up, everybody. I'll see what I can do to fix that. There's not a reason for it to do this.
No one's escorting us. You have to stay near this tank. Protect us. We're on the move.
Okay, now what? I bet that probably disabled the audio. I don't like it when I have audio lag, especially when the last time I streamed I had audio issues as well, and I spent time fixing it. No lag here, no lag here. So this should be the setting that makes it work normally. I just refreshed it. Hey, Zero, good to see you. Oh god, there's so many people. I don't know why they like glow here.
We have to fall back! No one's escorting us! Escort us to the train yard! Protect us!
Game volume is loud, no audio, no sound in game. Oh boy. So I just refreshed the audio.
We're advancing! Keep us safe!
Thank you for cursing at me, Daniel, and telling me I'm an asshole when I'm trying to fix a problem that the majority of my stream is having.
The enemy's
very, very productive of it.
To the objective. We're moving forward.
This guy's gonna push me.
2 minutes until the crowd munitions train leaves. Protect us. We're on the move.
Okay. Audio is a tad loud. Well, that's an easy fix. That one's actually easy to fix. Watch this. Settings.
Our tank isn't advancing because of the Germans.
I turned it down by about 1/3. Okay. Now let me know if that's any better. I'm here to take feedback from you guys. I want this stream to be as good for you as it is for me.
Move! The train's getting ready to leave!
Hello, Excel Plays.
Enemy flamethrower on the battlefield.
This gun has really impressive range, I'll give it that. Or some machine gun. It's definitely, performance-wise, akin to an MP40.
We're moving forward!
Level 3 already. Oh yeah, we got double weapon XP today. That's a thing. So I just want to jump to throw it kind of low angle. There we go.
The Germans are keeping our tank from advancing.
Feeling one guy kill assault? Yes, we are. Away from that. The bomb has been planted on the ammo supply. No, I don't want to be bomb on the ammo supply, guys. That's too much for me.
We're advancing. Keep us safe.
Perfect. Okay. Glad to hear it. Mitchell, glad that you like my style. So guys, just let me know if you want the volume adjusted any direction. More often than not, I'm inclined to turn it down so that the gameplay is nice and so that my voice is audible over the gameplay, because that's not always the case. What are you, oh, you're camping up here. Get out of here.
We did it!
Hey, we escorted it. So if you guys want me to turn it down anymore, let me know. Okay, so this weapon did appear in Operation Market Garden. Good to know. Yeah, if you guys want me to turn it down at all, please let me know and I will. Or if you want me to turn it back up, I can, though I don't think. Ah, Fang's ouch. Yes, I'll do a weapon inspect again. I did it a few times. And another question for all of you. Would you like to see it in its plain Jane unlocked form? Or, ooh, I'm burping. Would you like to see it with camos and fun stuff on it like that? As I can put any kind of camo on it that you want to see. I got a lot of kills that round. Thankfully, I'll have some attachments to put on it. So let me know if you want me to put game audio's a bit too loud. Still too loud. Okay, that's an easy fix then. I just cut it down a little bit more. Okay. We'll try this one and this one. And for these other versions of it, I'll just put that one on just in case. So I'm a little bit more leery about those other versions, about that optical attachment. Looks like we're going to be doing Operation Husky. Mute the game so all we can hear is your beautiful voice. A little loud, okay. Turn it down, it's too loud. Explosions are loud. Okay, so I get the impression that you guys consider it to be loud. So right now I'm going to put my game volume on 40% of normal. But that's why we're here to work together. That's why you guys can give me this feedback. Oh, you want it with camos. All right. And weapon charms, no doubt. Ammos and weapon charms. All right. I got you. I heard you. Okay, we got some camos and weapon charms on it now. And I'll try to hit people with some baseball bats this round too. We're playing Operation Husky, which is the airplane one. Seems like we're having a... There we go. We were having a little bit of a hard time populating the match, but now we're getting some people in here. This will be like a regular ground war for now. I'll do a few of these, and then we can swap over to some other modes. Oh, that was fast.
Welcome to me.
Whoops. Glad you guys like the Ruby. People need to turn down their headphones. It's not necessarily the headphones. What happens is the majority of people don't watch on headphones. As far as I'm aware, the majority of people watch on either PC or like cell phone audio. And those don't have the same high fidelity sound that headphones do. So while the headphone user can likely hear the explosions and my voice over it, a person just watching on mobile would hear me very mumbly and muffly, and it would be very difficult to articulate that. Let's see if this helps at all. Oh, the hair is majestic? I'm glad you like it. Oh, what is this? Oops. Oh, yeah, I'm on my Wailing Woods. Yeah, I've got like a fucking street shark hair today. Why not Twitch? YouTube just works better for me. That's a little better. Alright. Got my tripwire. So I'm going to rush out here about as fast as I can. I've got a very special spot for the tripwire. My favorite spot is right here. They probably are never going to see it. Looks like my teammates are already setting up. I'm already dying. Thankfully I can just sit here. A lot of times they'll just run right past me and not see me. About to position badly though. Yep. How's the car? Man, it's rough. What? They've already got Bravo. That's not acceptable. Hold up now. Oh, I've got some baseball bat. Good. Whoa, that just like resumed my reload. That was kind of odd. Okay. Sniping out the door. Dun 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 dun. Love the blood diamond camo. Thank you. It's called Ruby in this game, but it's interesting. Somebody's got one of these epic Sterlings. One of these super rare ones. Way too many people. What did this guy have? Oh, he's got the epic ear to burst. Okay, that gun looks like a dump truck machine. Good to know it's strong. That's the one that I really wanted today. I really wanted to stream with the ear to burst. It was just so expensive I couldn't get it. These guys have no idea how to score on this map. Can you party up on ranked yet? Sam Gill, I don't think you can. I think ranked is still just duos, which I find to be dumb. I need more than just duos from ranked. Thanks for shooting the baddies there. All of them. I feel like, I'm not sure if this gun could use a foregrip or not. Inside of its optimal range, it's got plenty of accuracy. But when I got a kill with that. But I go just a little bit further out and it gets harder to use. Outside of its optimal range, it's on the struggle bus a little bit. I think I just saw a dude running my bottom area down here. No, that was a teammate. Okay. Good to know, just the teammate. It's prone out. They'll probably forget I'm here. Yep. Not that guy. That guy did not. Jay the Kiss says, the burst is the new sweatiest weapon that I have ever seen. Okay.
1 minute left.
Oh, the weapon inspect you wanted to see. It looks like this. I kind of like how he tilts it sideways to get the big mag in your face. I think almost all of the weapon inspects in this game are like sideways mag tilts to show you how goofy the weapon really looks. I lost track of the enemy so bad right there. I'm just going to push out. I kind of hope that they score, because I don't really like Operation Husky as much as the others. I will admit I'm getting some crazy amounts of weapon levels, which is useful to me. So I want to get this thing leveled all the way up and get my suppressor kills and all that. I'm grinding contracts now. Now with all the epic rewards and contracts, I'm probably going to be playing a lot more World War II. There's reasons to play, things to unlock. God damn, my hair looks like a street shark today. Oh, I'm taking a look at it. It's so goofy. That's okay. They're not going to get away with it. What'd I get? 17 kills? Nothing. Nothing to it, man. Okay, 4-man ranked is now a thing. So 4-man ranked may not start until tomorrow. Okay, good to know. Looks like we're executing the Italians. David Tranter says, what's your favorite breakfast early in the morning? I'm going to say it's a tough one between huevos rancheros and peanut butter pancakes. One of those two do a lot of work for me. I'm probably going to save the baseball bat until I'm either A, desperate, or B, getting ready to do like regular ground war, like ground war mosh pit. Mixaloo, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Don't listen to them. Your hair is beautiful. I know. Thank you.
Let's get the intel and get out. Let's move.
Let's move, soldiers. Wonder what the odds are I'm going to get shot right here. Pretty good. Please, if you're not going to go, just don't block my fucking window. Thank you.
Acquire the intel. Intel acquired.
This dude on my left that was probably going to get me. Yeah, there's a guy behind me. Come on, teammates. Got it. I got it outside. We can do it. We can do it, team. Team relay. Adrian Rankin, thank you for the sub.
Intel captured. 2 more to
Appreciate
go.
it, my man. We're gonna keep on moving. I'm gonna go underneath. I feel like that's the best place to go. Looks like my team's running. Whoa, that's a... Oh, I saw the wire too late. Too late. Yikes. Says Drift, this gun sounds like an airsoft gun. It does. A lot of submachine guns in this game do. I guarantee you they wouldn't sound like that in real life. At least not most of them. What? You guys are making some very weird... What is the Harry Hill TV burp intro? Fiber optic, that is the strangest descriptor of a firearm that I have seen in a very, very long time. And I read YouTube comments, so that's saying something.
We got a piece of intel. We picked up intel.
I've got 2 of them. Get it outside and we got you.
On the ground.
Cosmic Wanderer, thank you for the sub.
2 minutes until enemy reinforcements arrive. Intel lost. We got a piece of intel.
Where are these nerds at?
All intel has been acquired. Nice work, soldiers. We need to
I want to see if I can catch some
transfer
people in their
coordinates
spawn
to
not paying
HQ
attention.
to relay to our bombers. Let's move.
Looks like I got 1 already. Ah, I couldn't get the second one. That's okay, though.
Enemy airdrop incoming.
UVL Sandpiper? I haven't tried all the new guns yet, so I can't say with any degree of certainty. If I run over one, I'll pick it up. Gary Dickerson, thank you for the sub. If I run over the Irta or the Ariska or anything like that, I'll definitely make it a point to pick them up. So far, I haven't had an opportunity to do so. I'm getting shot. Yep. So here's one thing that bugs me. And it doesn't happen just on submachine guns, but sometimes I'll be getting hammered by rifles and light machine guns and really big, loud guns, and they just don't make any noise. This next part I have a feeling is going to be near impossible. So this is the part where you can tell that ground war was not really designed... Sorry, war was not really designed for this kind of ground war, because there's going to be so many people back here in the back that it's going to be near impossible to get this stuff. I'm going to try, though.
Get the target intel transmitted. Transmitting coordinates.
When I run out of ammo, it's going to be baseball bat time, most likely.
Enemy flamethrower observed. Don't punch up.
I had to go for it. I knew he had the flamethrower, but I had to try to kill him. I had to try. Otherwise, there was no way on God's green earth we were going to get this point. That was the only hope we had, to be honest with you.
2 minutes until enemy reinforcements arrive.
There are quite a few people on the enemy team have the Ariska. Says, I don't know how you play war so much. Well, in today's case, quite simply, it's what people wanted to see. Nothing more complicated to it than that, is that people just voted to see war. Got a double out of it. Double doesn't matter as much in this. That's only, God, a quarter of the team.
Transmit the target locations. Move.
I feel like I'm gonna need something beefier than what I've got. I need a spray gun. Okay, somebody, that's half the enemy team. That's looking good.
Coordinates are being transmitted.
I need a bigger gun.
Transmitting coordinates.
Tommy too cute. What did he hit me with? Look at this ear to burst. Look at this thing go. I'm gonna watch this. Yeah, that's a sweat gun. Objective complete? Question mark. It only says 82%. Okay, this one's gonna be pure chaos. Björkser, Tommy, Robert, Guy Games, Carrie W, Sam Prosser, Adrian, thank you all for the subs. Okay, we gotta bank hard down. I've already identified the target that needs to die the most.
Friendly going down. Enemy bandit going down.
So hard to steer this. I'm trying to lead my shots like I'm playing Battlefield, but that's not necessary here. Tommy Too Cute's a dickhead, so I want to kill him. More than maybe anybody on the entire enemy team. And I got a suicide. That's okay. I think I just blew up? The areas here are not very clear.
They've destroyed one of our fighters. Enemy bandit going down.
Okay. We're murking these kids in the airplane war. They're not really fighting back as much as they could. Or should. I'm getting destroyed here as well. They keep crashing into me. Why are they just all they're doing is suiciding? Okay, sure, video game. Tommy Too Cute, I'm gonna get you. You're not allowed to have fun with your new guns. I'm here to ruin all your fun.
We just lost another fighter. 3 bandits to go. Enemy fighter down. One more enemy fighter left.
Am I shooting at a friendly? There we go. We got a nice win.
Bombers are through and dropping their payloads.
Bombers dropping payloads. Let's see what kind of new gun unlocks we have. Ooh, it's the M8A1 Robot Stone. That's a very good comparison. I do believe the air to burst is going to be a lot more like the M8A1. Yikes. I'm going to go ahead and go here, and we're going to make a quick change of Rooney. What is this? No. We'll just go to the moon for now. Yeah, I gotta defluff this. I've got like a fucking huge mohawk. I just washed my hair last night and laid down, so it just all grew backwards, all crazy like. So that's not gonna sit down. That's just gonna be me for today. That's just gonna be me for today. Ivan Forte, thank you, dude. I plan to keep the stream up. Bio Berserker Gaming, thank you for the sub. Welcome aboard. A lot of people with new guns today. Alright. Let's see what we've got for unlocks. I think I'll almost certainly take the lens sight, and a foregrip can't hurt. So we'll go ahead and load the firearm up with some new toys on every single available class, and this will probably be our last ground war match before we swap back to regular mosh pit ground war. Let's just go ahead and swap. It doesn't seem. Let's do some ground war mosh pit. Let's do some old school ground war. Let's do that. You went too low. Yeah, Ajax, I do believe I did go too low. It happens sometimes. It's not. Oh my God, Flak Tower. Okay. So how about we do this one? We're about to do ground war domination on Flak Tower, which is going to be absolute true insanity. And instead of using the new submachine gun, I'm going to use the baseball bat. You guys in the chat, let me know if you want to see the SMG or the baseball bat. But I think I want to do the baseball bat. You let me know which one you want to see. And if there's time before the map starts, I can obviously swap. Jack P, the gun should be available on Xbox soon, TM. Gun releases typically aren't tied to like DLC maps and stuff. Alright.
Domination. Take control.
This is going to be really hard. I've not played this map with this many people. Ponzo says 8 thoughts is the best. Alright, man. Let's see how many people we can dink with the baseball bat. This is going to be a challenge. This is going to be a challenge.
Mission begins now. Remember your training. Securing Charlie.
I'm going to have to be good with these little throwing knives, because otherwise people are just going to be in my face super fast.
Enemy has Able.
Well, I got one guy. So time to go beat off another dude. Oh no, I got quick scope. Please don't tell me that was in a risk. Yep, this is it. I got a risk-a-scoped, man. Dinked really hard. I kind of wish I could do a bigger map. This one just forces point-blank confrontations like that, so this is going to be really hard, but it's alright.
Lost the lead.
I think working this right-hand side and flanking is going to be the smartest thing I can do. Come on, die, die! Why do you do... Why does my baseball bat have the range of a wiffle bat? Come on now.
Capturing Charlie.
This is going to be stupidly hard. I may have to swap back over. Master Hacker, thank you for the sub. Don't hack me, please. I may have to swap back over to regular guns for next round. Fuck, I just got saved. I just got absolutely saved right there. I have to just move really fast around here. There's always somebody in this window. Except when I need there to be somebody in this window. Okay, well, looks like we're flipping spawns, so I'll just sit on Alpha. Basically, no odds of me taking that. Absolutely none. I bet they loop back around here to Alpha to poke around for me. They usually do. No. It's got some range on it, doesn't it? Holds the cope. Thank you for the sub. This is just filthy, man. Oh god, I've got to go. Okay, it's fun. This is not easy, but it is fun. I know I can't even engage on any of that stuff.
God damn it.
I need to get better at my throwing knives. My throwing knife game is weak. I wish I could put one dot on the screen, like one dot there pretty much constantly. Then I think I could do this. Probably gonna lose Charlie unless I can get a really good throwing knife off. We got it. Somebody's complaining about Prestige Master. Shut up. Prestige Master doesn't mean anything, but you play a whole lot. Bino TV, thank you for the sub. Devozy just subscribed. Thank you, man. I'm getting pooped on now. I do agree that the baseball bat should make more of a donk sound. The sound is kind of weak. And I do not have armored on, so I'm a grenade magnet here. All I have to do is rush and just hope that I'm able to kind of sneak up close enough to these nerds to do something. Shit, there's so many people over here. That guy's dead. Oh, he didn't die. He didn't die. Sometimes when they drop off the radar, all I can really do is hope that my teammates shoot him. If I'm more than like a foot away, then it just doesn't matter. There's almost 0% chance he saw me. Got a pretty good little streak right there with the bat. This guy's gonna end up dead most likely. Oh no! Somebody says home run. Yes, T-Cov. I did get a home run with that one. Whew. The challenge Ghost Gamer, Devosi, Dino, thank you for the sub. Along with Ricardo, iGame, and Mr. Beardy. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thank you. This guy's trying his best to get quick scopes in. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see how close I can get.
Advance and take position. Taking aim. Able is ours. Enemy controls Charlie.
Ah, I missed it. I've gotten so bad. I used to be good at those. Now I'm just not, because I don't have a good sense of alignment on my screen.
Capturing Baker. Baker locked down.
What? This one guy is all he's just quick scoping like my whole team, me included. I don't know how much the baseball bat costs. This is one I just pulled out of supply drops at random. Now I believe that I am completely out of throwing knives. I have to go fetch my old throwing knives. Don't notice me. Don't. Oh, okay. Gotta go. Oh, you're camping. What a little. Don't say those words. This is a good family stream. 400-pound ninja, thank you for the subscription. Don't say bad words on the family stream because you'll get demonetized. Makes me so mad I have to sing sometimes. For lack of more family-friendly options. Finally got him. Finally took that kid to task. Been having a hard time with him today. Just keep running. Just keep running. That's all you gotta do. Couldn't get that one. John Woo's kid, I'm not as worried about the tacticals. Unfortunately, in ground war, I can't stand still very long. I don't really get a chance to, what's that word, be tactical with them.
Enemy recon aircraft observed. Watch the window.
I'm gonna get shot in my back, most likely. I have no time to stand still. No, there's more than one. There's more than one quickscoper on the enemy team. There's multiple quickscopers. It says, please don't sing Drift. I won't. I'll try not to sing anymore, I swear.
They're taking Able.
I don't want to swing. It's just sing. It's just sometimes it's hard. Hard not to sing. I will admit the baseball bat looks fun. I do like it. Except when I block my entire screen like that. Ryan Guzik hasn't played COD since January, dude. Sorry to hear that, Ryan. What have you been playing then? What game has stolen your heart that's not COD? Baseball batting the crap out of people. I thought about doing a joke in-depth with the baseball bat, not a real one. I'm not capturing anything. I'm not advancing any of these objectives. That's an easy one to advance to capture 15 dom points, but I'm just not doing it. I'm just focusing on killing people with the new guns because I think it looks good on stream. That's all I'm doing. Not being a good teammate. How many strikes? Oh, dude. I couldn't tell you how many strikes I've got on this channel for various things. Just beat off another man. I'm a man-beating expert. I'm gonna go for a long one here. Hold up. This guy probably... It's a paratrooper. No wonder he just auto-aimed me. That's okay, though.
Charlie is lost.
I would like to compare Blitzkrieg paratroopers to regular ones. Okay. No! I'm done. Catherine Ramos, thank you for the sub. What's happening to me? I'm faltering, team. I'm faltering. That was probably another paratrooper. Yeah, you can kind of tell how by the way they move. Usually when the baseball bat guy comes, they kind of panic and they look around funny and they don't think clearly. The paratroopers just snap aim you regardless of the situation. Let's see if I can rush through here super quick. 26 and 30 just with the baseball bat is not half bad, man. Not half bad. Skeleton Masher says he's back into COD for the first time in 3 months. 2 months. 2 months. Okay, good to know. My brother is sharing a tweet. What's my brother doing? Oof. Brother sharing bad news. Yes. And guys, don't forget community game night is coming up. It's probably going to be Saturday night this week. Friday's a little bit of a busy day for me.
Heart is the
oh, thank you for the donation,
muscle.
man. I will read this in just a moment. It's a Fortnite related question, but if you guys would like to join the community Discord so that we can do community game night, it's basically open lobbies for COD or Overwatch or Battlefield or that game that a lot of you are salty about, Fortnite, those kind of games. We'll be playing some of that and having some fun. So be sure to check that out. There's a link down below in the description. I'll go ahead and put that away. And I got a donation. What am I going to read? Domination on Valkyrie. Yes. So let me check out that donation. And I'm gonna change this armored class. I don't really want energetic on this one. I'm gonna take it with Hunker. So not Hunker. Blitzkrieg, because that one's, I like Blitzkrieg. I don't know why I like Blitzkrieg, but I do. Dope Kid says, thoughts on Epic permanently removing the guided missile from Fortnite. Personally, I don't think countering it was very hard at all. Well, I'll say firstly, thank you to Luke, Marcos, Catherine, Snoo, and Josh, and 400-Pound Ninja for the subs. The guided missile, I'm kind of glad is removed, and I kind of wish that they would go ahead and remove the Portafort too. The issue with the guided missile is that it was counterable, yes. It was not counterable in a busy fight, and it was most certainly not counterable if there was more than one of them. In solos, it was especially hard to deal with. In team games, you can have a guy shooting and you can build. But what's super bad is if, let's say, your squad and another squad are fighting, and then a third squad rolls up, and obviously they can vulture anyway, and they can pilfer, and they can be annoying. But if they move in and they start spamming these guided missiles at you or at the enemy team or anything, it's very, very difficult to counter that. It's difficult to get the right... I gotta remember I can't shoot while I'm sprinting here, or I'll get messed up bad. It's very difficult to... I'll capture this. To adapt to that in time. A lot of times you just get shot in the head for no reason. You just get dinked by the missile, and it just downright sucks, is all it does. Shit. Okay, we're probably gonna... Oh, God. There's so much to the guided missile that's annoying and so hard to work around it that I don't think it was a bad idea to remove. Yeah, it was counterable. So a lot of things in a lot of games that are counterable, but most certainly not easy. That's why I like this. I can already go ahead and start spamming UAVs. The issue was that the counterplay just wasn't good for the game, and I think the Portafort is going to go a similar route, because people get them, especially when they get multiples, and they just throw the button and it spawns a gigantic fort that kind of pops out in an angle. That one's, I would say, easier to get around, because it's just build. It's all everybody says is just build, right? Got a problem? Don't get good, just build. So you can outbuild your problem. Ooh, I got sniped. I had a feeling that was coming. Oh yes, they give you free vision as well. So even if you don't shoot them down, you can just fly them up and get easy free vision on everybody. And you can do some insane rocket rides with them, which are fun. Are they the best for balance? Probably not. Level 6. It's just one of those things that's annoying. And you don't want to have a game full of annoying things. And I do have a fear that that's going to be the way that Fortnite goes in the future. Is that they keep adding things that are fun, but annoying. And what's fun for a casual player maybe end up annoying for a higher tier player, kind of like Requisitions in this game. One guy using Requisitions isn't really a problem, especially like a lower skilled player that can't really earn streaks and has to kind of call them in one at a time and stuff like that. Nobody's here to bust balls on those guys. The problem with Requisitions in this game is that if you have a couple, 2 to 3, we'll just say at minimum 2 good players run Requisitions, they can wait and make the late game absolute hell. And I do mean just true absolute hell. They can punish you in ways that other people cannot punish you with Requisitions. It's super hard to deal with. Because the last few minutes of the game is just going to be endless streaks. I've heard people say that it encourages objective play, and I don't really think so. I think it just encourages stupid play. I don't think it's a good game design if you have to die to take an objective. Obviously, there's a risk-reward in taking objectives, and I totally get that. Even in, you know, Overwatch and other games, I'm stuck. I totally get that. You want players... You want the objectives to be rewarding to the point where players will risk their lives in order to take them. And I do mean risk their lives, not go over there and die needlessly to get the objective for 2 seconds before it gets captured back so that I get the points that stack up. I know I can't shoot while sprinting. Oof! That guy snap-aimed the shiitake mushrooms out of me with the Volksturmgewehr. Give me just a second. It's okay if you're bad, player, do Requisitions. Hey, Red Big, thank you for the $20 donation. Says, here's 20. I gotta get out of my spawn now. Here's 20. I can't wait to unlock the new guns, and I think the burst weapon will be the new gun to hate. Keep on shining, my dude. Thank you for the support. And I think you're right. From what I've seen, everybody wants the new burst weapon. It seems to kill really fast, so I do believe that's going to be one of the weapons to get. I should have picked up that new gun. There's another new gun I haven't used. I'm almost certain that's going to be correct. And thank you for the big $20 donation, by the way. I consider that a very large donation. So thank you for the support. And Danny, thank you for the recent sub. So that's why Hardline was better. Yeah, Hardline was better. Hardline made the streaks easier to earn, but you still had to earn them. That guy righteously franked me up. That's why I like Blitzkrieg in this one. So Blitzkrieg doesn't bother me as much as I complain about people not playing the objective and kill whoring. A little bit of kill whoring like this isn't going to be as bad as people who just get to bank all of their points. I think I'm just getting shot by 2 people at once over there. There's some arguments made for requisitions by I'll say prestigious key. Yeah, it's just mostly just key. I'm getting sniped a lot. That prestigious key is a solo player and he likes to play objective modes. Unfortunately, he is not rewarded for playing objectively in objective modes. Moonlight, thank you for subbing. In order to win the game, he has to play very differently because he can't really chain up his streaks or do anything useful with them. Or else he'll never get a kill streak. If Prestigious Key plays this game and plays objective modes, he'll literally never get a kill streak. It just can't happen. Because of how often you are to just die to grenade spam and crap like that. Which isn't good, and he says that he uses requisitions so that at some point in the game he can call in kill streaks. If he's got 10 flag captures, he should have earned at least 1 kill streak. And that's an okay idea. Just the idea that you can let your more objectively oriented players bank some points for kill streaks later on is an okay idea. I'm not really opposed to that. Where I get opposed to it is if you let 4 or 5 people bank streaks for later on, and they're not really playing to keep, and they're not really playing to keep the objective points. Their goal in this isn't to like capture B flag and keep it. They'll just capture it, lose it, flip it over and over and over again to farm points. And they'll sit on their things. They're not going to call in, you know, a fighter pilot, and then a few minutes later paratroopers, and then a few minutes later a bombing run. All 3 or 4 of the guys that are doing this will sit there and wait and be patient and wait and be patient and keep waiting. And then all of a sudden, all 4 of them are going to call in fighter plane, bombing run, second bombing run, fire bombing run, ball turret gunner, paratroopers, second set of paratroopers, flat cannon so you can't shoot anything down. William Chapman, thank you for the sub. And it just turns into all kinds of absolute hell at the end of the game. It just gets really unfun. It's just 0% fun to play, and I don't want to participate in that. See here, when I'm running Blitzkrieg, I'm still capping points because I want to win. Actually, I just want the challenge, but it doesn't give me any points. I kind of wish Blitzkrieg would give me a point for doing objective. What? Okay. Apparently I'm playing Call of Duty wrong. Thank you for the sub, Chili the Most, William, Vrodo, Shakir, Moonlight. Thank you, everybody. I'm an assist king. Why the fudge sickle should I use a submachine gun when other people can just do this? Why should I bother using a close range weapon when the best shotgun in the game is a sniper rifle? Guess I'm just in the freaking quickscoping lobby is all it is. Oh, and he's got tack resist on, so I can't stun him. Whew. Must not say that many F words on stream about quickscopers. Somebody might hear me and come in and be like, actually quickscoping was a skill, and my grandfather served in the 43rd quickscoping division at Normandy, and he quickscoped 3 Nazis while doing a YY backflip off the boat. You just don't understand. Historical accuracies. Ugh. Same kind of way people were mad about the Leprechaun. I just wanted to make a video, a fake video, about how my grandfather served in the U.S. Panzer Division's 83rd anti-Leprechaun squad. And that he took a severe Leprechaun injury to the knee during the war. The Nazis were recruiting the Irish Leprechauns to their side. They were offering them all the Nazi gold. Just... I get salty about the historical accuracy squad. They just get annoying to me.
Recon searching for target. Counterintelligence aircraft ready. Counterintelligence airborne. Recon aloft. Have eyes in the sky.
Like Blitzkrieg like this. I bet there's almost certainly a shotgun dude right around this corner. Nope, he's by the window. He's dead too. He's not gonna live through all that. Please don't spawn behind me. Oh, they're spawning behind me, most certainly.
We're taking Baker.
Shit.
Firing battery one. Target position is confirmed. Position ready. Dropping A's on bomb. Taking Baker. Recon flight concluded.
I'm gonna do this real quick. I should have time because I've got some teammates around me.
The heart is the
Just gonna get this
strongest
dildo.
muscle.
8 thoughts. Hey Drift, sorry for the hate. I honestly always thought you were cute. Okay, thanks, man. Glad you think I'm cute. I guess if I'll give you a soundbite, okay? I guess if you think I'm cute, and I know your channel's doing really well, if Call of Duty ever goes tits up and my YouTube channel fails, I know I've got a boyfriend waiting on me. In the great nation of Canada, I can be your soy boy, okay? That'll be a fun soundbite for you. Yeah, the hate got bad. It really did. I shouldn't talk about it too much, but I've had to answer some very uncomfortable questions in person. A lot of people like asking me to my face if I'm trans, and that got really old. Recently, there was a rather big company, I would say probably a Fortune 500 company, that was looking at me for a sponsorship, and they did like a background search and some Googles, and some 8 Thoughts videos came up. And I had to explain all of those, including the trans ones and little jokes and some of the paid by Activision stuff. And probably the hardest one, the one that really just like completely closed off my soul to forgiveness and patience, is I met a fan of mine that was critically handicapped. He was... Okay, the kid was dying, dude. I'm just gonna be real. The kid was just dying. And he asked me about some of the videos that 8 Thoughts had made. Some of them about, what was it? I think it was the home break-in thing, and something about if I was really transitioning or not, and another one about it's the same 3 mostly, like Activision contract or whatever. And it's the hardest thing in the world when I'm... Curtis, sir, thank you for the donation, man. Appreciate it. I'll read that in just a second. And it was like one of the hardest things in the world for me to talk to a kid who barely has the strength to speak and is clearly on his way out of this world, and to kind of take that big L and have to talk about transsexual stuff or Activision contracts and whatever. And it was that was a hard one to just... I mean, I had to take a knee to get close enough to listen because the vocal cords were going out. And that was a time where I was withdrawing from my meds. That was an L so big I just about couldn't. That one was almost too much for me. I don't really think this one needs... I'll probably do better with steady aim on this gun. I don't think it really needs a foregrip. So a lot of the times I talk shit about 8 Thoughts, there's many reasons. Defamation, libel, slander type reasons. But that's personally the biggest emotional hit that I've taken. And it was not fun. Because we're playing Dom on Point to Hawk, that's fine. So I want to say thank you, Curtis, sir. Curtis R, for the $15 donation, $16 donation. It says, hey Drifter, I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I usually can't watch live, but I watch your videos later when I game. Thank you. Glad you watch the videos later. At least you can. That's a good thing about YouTube is they archive really well. I'm going into my final year of schooling for social work, and your videos always get me thinking. Thank you for the hard work. Well, thank you, Curtis, sir. I appreciate the $16 donation. Glad to know that the social work career is going along. We need more people like you, more good people like you, because social work is I believe it's a greatly underappreciated job. I believe that that's a job that... Here we go. Baseball bat time. I believe that's a job that not a lot of people have the heart for. It's an extremely hard job. It's a demanding job. It's a job that most people literally cannot stomach. You have to see the very worst of the world, the dregs of society. But more than that, you have to see the children that get damaged by it all. That would be the biggest, hardest part for me, is I don't know if I could handle the kids that you would have to deal with in the social work that are affected by all of these bad things. That's just something that breaks my heart. I have very low patience for people that hurt children or children in distress. I start thinking irrationally.
We have the lead.
What the fuck? 8 Thoughts is giving me more money. Says, I'm really sorry. I was just jealous because my channel's absolute garbage and I start fights with people to get views. Okay, 8 Thoughts. I have a feeling that is not likely to be the man himself, but it's okay either way. Got sniped super hard. Logan Snyder, thank you for the sub. Thank you very much, dude. I've got to be a little sneakier than what I'm being here. I'm not being sneaky enough. Those guys are all going to go die. I have to find an alternative path. Oh, it wasn't fast enough. I beat the shotgun guy, but not the other guy. Blitzkrieg? There's Blitzkrieg, there's Blitzkrieg, there's Blitzkrieg, there's all sorts of... Says, for such a smart guy, why can't you say this word correctly? Well, I can't learn a new language. Oh, I guess I take that back. That's a stupid thing to say. I could learn a new language. I have no intentions of learning proper German pronunciations of every thing in this game when the vast majority of my audience is American and wouldn't know or appreciate the difference at all, so... Come on. Like, it wouldn't make a big difference to most of my audience how I said these things. So, to me, therefore, it also won't make much of a difference how I say them. I'm getting my baseball bat kills in. Quate89, thank you for the sub. But it's just very slowly. I'm gonna get I'll use my little new pistol that I got here. My little pistol real quick. All done. Love to learn Spanish. Spanish is the easiest, in my opinion. Like, Spanish is super easy. All the Romance languages have very consistent rules, and they're very easy to use, in my experience. Jay Chambers, thank you for subbing. And I don't want to give you the false impression that I can read Chinese or any Asian languages, but I've had a very brief study in them, and I find that the symbolic languages are easier than people to give them credit for, because in English, all of the letters sound a word. A makes the sound ah, L makes the sound la, and L again is la, and it's all together. But if you'd never heard the word all before, you would have no idea what that even means. Like, you could spell it out, and that would be fine. I guess you would be able to say the word, but you wouldn't know what the word means. The Chinese, Japanese languages, they have meanings built into the word since they're picture languages. You can look at the word and be like, well, that's the symbol for man, and that's the symbol for big, and that's the symbol for round. So it's a big round man, which means it's a big fat guy, is what it means. And you can kind of pull some of the meaning out of the words just from the symbology in it. But if we're talking about linguistics, the language that really fascinates me the most is Korean. It's one of the very few widely spoken constructed languages in the world. Korean, if I'm remembering my history correctly, and I'm sure an actually guy is already on the way to tell me I'm not doing it correctly, but Korean was designed by a king who was tired of his people speaking and writing different languages and using Chinese symbols, and he got some scholars together way before, like a long time ago, to design a common language for his kingdom that would obviously later become Korea. And they came up with a very precise phonetic language and it makes sounds. All the little bubbles and dots and stuff make sounds very similar to English. And there's not many double meanings or mispronunciations, and it's just a very easy language to learn in my experience. Christopher Parham, thank you for the sub. I've kind of overviewed it, so Korean looks very interesting to me as well.
Recon airborne. Capturing fake.
I was hoping I was too far away. I need to get some more baseball bat kills here. Yes, Hero, English is indeed the hardest language to learn because there are many I was almost there. Many exceptions. Ryan Doyle, thank you for the sub. English has maybe more exceptions than rules. English is a nonsense language that we make up on the fly. I love English. I love my native tongue. I don't want you to get the wrong impression about that. But English is a language that you can't just memorize the rules and go with. Like Spanish or Korean, I can learn the rules of the language, and I probably won't have that hard of time if I run into a new word, phrase, thing, spelling. English isn't so. You can memorize rules all the time, but unless you have familiarity, it makes no difference. Logan Wallace, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Mods, can we please ban Butch Deloria? I want that gone. Max Plight. Thank you very much, man. Butch Deloria needs to be banified. Night Hunt, thank you very much. I'll do it. I got a little time between games here. And we are going to remove that person completely.
Domination. Take control.
Yeah, we don't... It's not a good channel for the N-words. Casey Thorin, thank you for the sub.
Charlie locked down.
Try not to do N-word stuff here, please. There's a lot of other things we could be doing instead of that. Oh gosh, can we do two? No, we can't do two. I choked.
Fighter aircraft ready. On for a strafing run. Enemy controlled fake.
The heart is the strongest muscle.
Browning Express, thank you for the $10 donation, says, hey Drift, old man here, 45 tomorrow. Been watching your videos for a few years. Keep it up and don't let the haters get you down. Ever. BX. Thank you, Browning Express. Appreciate it, man. I am closer to your age than you would think. I just moisturize. But thank you for the support, man. Appreciate it. I try not to. It's been a lot harder on me recently. I'm not sure why. I think a lot of it has to do with the Zoloft withdrawals and just kind of getting worn down in general. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I took him with me. I've just been a very sensitive boy to criticism. I've not been taking flack nearly as well as I used to. I used to feel like I was completely immune to it, but not so much these days. This is a good map for baseball bat kills, but it's a bad map for baseball bat chain kills. I don't know about you guys. Thank you for the donation as well. I want to make it clear that I do appreciate all that. I don't know why I've been so sensitive to criticism. I think it's the Zoloft. All that stuff has been getting pretty bad. I've been pretty sensitive about loud noises as well. What are you doing back here? Go to hell. The loud noise sensitivity is getting super bad. It's creating real, actual marital problems for me. Because it's getting harder to have a conversation with my wife. Because if she gets excited or raises her voice at all, even if she's happy about things, it just really messes my shit up for the day. PAX was super hard as well. So I can deal with things when I have some fair warning. And I knew that PAX was going to be loud. So I was already preparing myself to deal with it. But I got to PAX and PAX just has a lot of loudspeakers, a lot of noise. Like, okay, I can deal with this. But unfortunately, you have to basically scream at people in order to be heard. So on top of the crowd cheers and the speakers and the loud noises, I had to continually scream at J-Hub or at Jessica or at any of my friendly peoples at the Astro booth in order to be even remotely heard. So I'm just sitting there talking to J-Hub face to face, yelling super loud at each other, while loud music plays, while crowds cheer. And because I was prepared for it, I was able to kind of build myself up, and it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it wasn't easy. I did it for 4 days, and it really, really wore me down in ways that it shouldn't have. Sign on London, Vienna. I think that's the right way to say your name. Thank you. Welcome aboard. What do you think about the attack on Syria? I don't want to expert on that too much because I have mixed feelings. and because I do not believe that I am informed enough, the Syrian attack, if I understand correctly, and you guys, experts there in the comment can correct me, it was a joint attack by the United States, Britain, and France. This game's kind of a bust. I don't think I can come back and win this if I wanted to. Even France wanted to carry out this attack because Assad was once again gassing his own people. That guy's probably really mad, and he has every right to be too. I just ran through his bullets. So it wasn't like Trump getting a big boner for bombing. It was a unilateral thing. It was a policy that Obama put in place. His line in the sand was the gas attacks. As my understanding is correct, Trump is more serious about the line in the sand. And with the recent gas attacks in the UK and the possibility that the gas being used on the civilians was of Russian origin, or at least partially, maybe not made by Russians, but it's Russian technology they loaned to the Syrians, the British wanted to show a force. And the French wanted to show a force over Russian interference in their elections, in their elections as well. So we specifically bombed what we believe to be a biological weapon, a chemical weapons facility, and 2 or 3 supposedly closed down army bases that weren't closed at all and were just being used to manufacture chemical weapons. On top of that, we as in the US, France, and UK, chose to bomb them at night, so the loss of life would be minimal. I have mixed feelings about that, because then you're just killing janitorial staff and workers and people in that area who probably can't even read very well, that have nothing to do with the manufacturing of these chemicals. They're taking the L's for it. But it's better than hitting the building when like 500 or 1,000 people are there and just mass casualties, I suppose. Great FX Eagle, FX, thank you for the compliments. Greetings from Germany. Love Germany. Such a nice country, man. Plantains are great. There we go. Let's see, what's my next opportunity? Kill confirmed? I still, I'm gonna vote this one. Nope, we're playing that one, alright. I even unlock any? Nah, nothing useful, nothing useful. I'll just probably run Blitzkrieg again. Oh, we are playing, I'm definitely gonna run Blitzkrieg and kill confirmed. No reason not to. Are you a classical music fan? No, I'm not. Unfortunately, I am not a classical music fan. I'm a regular music fan. I don't even listen to that much music. That's, let's do another fun personal story time. You guys want a fun personal story about my musical taste, or negative? Max Blight, not many people speak Esperanto is the issue. You guys want to learn about some sad stories about Drifty and music, or nah, we want to pass on sad stories? Let me know what you guys want. I'll focus on the gameplay for just a little bit. Unknown, you have been noticed. Samuel Katzen says, greetings from Palestine. Hello. That's a lot of people in my way. Immediately I get a yeah, okay. Story time, everybody wants story time. Okay, give me a second. This is where I could really use the suppressor. If I get too far over here, I'm just gonna die, because they're all gonna be around there. I get shot in my ass too. Yeah, I don't want to push into their shit too hard. So I can very easily just die for it. I'm still gonna play the objective, even though I don't have to with this perk. It seems like it's very, very much more so on the yes for story time here. Okay, we're gonna have to pull out of this real quick.
Counter recon is airborne. Engaging enemy aircraft. X bomb ready. Recon searching for target. Kill confirmed.
I think we're gonna start spawn flipping in just a second if we're not careful.
Recon airborne.
Yep, we just did start the spawn flip. I don't think I can survive that many grenades, unfortunately. Wish I could. Not that good. Oh god, there's so many people here. I've got to go. I've got to run. I've got to play like a weenie. Got to play like a big weenie, or I won't live to see tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go hide in Weenie Town. I'll be right back. Do a little of this real fast. Give me an idea of where everybody's at. Yeah, they're all around the bridge. I should have known that. Nice, easy 10 kill streak. Probably not that easy, but... all gonna be pinned down here. Yep. Oh no! I choked! I choked. I was close to getting those paratroopers, but I choked. Okay. Oh, this is the new SMG. This is the Sterling SMG. So, story time about Drifter and music. I've always had the noise sensitivity when I was a kid. Always. Just loud noises, loud theaters, loud people. Big problems. Hate it. Can't stand it. Air shows, not for me, dude. Couldn't do it. And my mother was very musical as well. And my father was the exact opposite. My mother was so musically inclined. She would hear a tune and go on about I'm feeling it and it's in my soul and music is the language of life and you need to dance and do this and that. That was kind of cool when I was a kid, but when I got older, like when you're 13 and your mom just hears a tune and she breaks out in song and dance and expects you to kind of participate, it's not nearly as cool, right? You're not as on board for that. I know you're coming over here. I know that you're literally right there. Come on, dude. Don't mess with me today.
Recon airborne.
So I did have some degree of musical learning as a kid, and then my father was the exact opposite. He was very against music. He never listened to much music. He did when he was a teenager, but as an adult, not so much, and pretty much anything that I would ever put on would be shut down pretty hard. And we're talking early, we're talking like less than 10 for most of this, but even when I'd listen to music, I'd have to listen to it very quietly because my ears just about couldn't handle it. So I got very big extremes of yes and no, and I think what completely ruined me was that I was never allowed to listen to anything I wanted to. Like, anything I wanted to listen to, my dad would shut down, or my mom would change to probably country music. Lots of country music. Anything I wanted to listen to was just going to be like an instant no, which is very frustrating.
Recon airborne. Searching for targets.
We're going somewhere with this one. So at a point, I just kind of stopped. I think my whole body just stopped with music, and we're talking very early on. Ace Maverick, thank you for sponsoring the channel, man. Enjoy those little boomy pets, and remind him that he's such a good boy. He's a fluffy dog. Thank you for sponsoring Ace Maverick. So at a point very early on, like 8 or 9, I just completely like shut down and stopped listening to music altogether. And in a matter of days, what is this? In a matter of days, I just completely stopped feeling music. Like, so a lot of people say, oh, you know, I can feel this music, this beat, it's a part of me and all that. Not me. I had no feels for it anymore. It just completely went away. And it stayed gone for a very long time. I never listened to music. I never felt music. I would just hear a song, and I would be like, I can hear the beats, I can hear the pattern, I can understand what rhythm is. I wasn't tone deaf, but I was never feeling it in the same way that most other people would. They just get this beat in your soul, and it picks you up, and you're going, and I'm like, no, it's a pattern. I don't get it. Like, it just, that part of me was completely gone. I do have problems at some movie theaters. Whatever part of me that's supposed to instinctually be, I guess, attracted or interested in music, just was not. It was no more. It was dead. It was rip. I really like this mode, this kill confirm mode. So completely shut down, removed from music. All throughout high school, no music. College, no music. I think I found like one song I kind of liked in college, but everything else was nothing. People like this song, that song. Every teenager, they were still buying CDs then. There were the MP3 collections, iPods, music collections, listening to things, Spotify playlists. Never me. No music for me. No beats. I remember I was working on a roofing crew one time with a lot of older people, and they asked me what music I listened to, and I told them I don't. And they're like, "Oh, come on, don't be shy. You know, we ain't afraid of new shit." And I told them, no, I don't listen to music. I don't like it. I don't feel it. I don't care about it. It's just some kind of repetitive noise. And the car talked for a second, and they wanted to inform me that I had no soul and that I may in fact not be a real person. So that was really hurtful. And it continued that way for a long time. until a point. That point was about 3-4 years ago now, maybe. I discovered the magic of marijuana. So we're going to talk about weed here. If anybody doesn't want to hear about weed, marijuana, cannabis, all that kind of stuff, you can bounce. But I went on a trip to Seattle and Oregon, and I started smoking weed. It was legal there. My wife wasn't doing super great, and we thought, it could help with depression or whatever. So we decided to try marijuana, and she didn't want to do it without me. I didn't really want to do drugs, period, but I knew that marijuana wasn't like bad or addictive. I don't drink. I don't drink any alcohol. I don't smoke cigarettes. I try not to drink caffeine if I can avoid it. I'm not big on any sort of chemically alterative substances at all, except I took to marijuana like a fish to water. I really, really love marijuana. I'm not going to lie to you guys about that. Marijuana is one of my most favoriteest things on the planet. My wife took to it really, really well. It's a really fun drug. It was somewhere in between recreational and medical for me. And after I smoked, I stayed there like a week. And all my friends were like big stoners, right? So they just wanted to smoke us out and stuff. So I spent like a rare vacation for a YouTuber. I just sat there for like a whole week and just smoked almost every day. A little bit of wake and bake and stuff. Thank you, Ace Maverick. Thank you, appreciate that. We're going in depth here. And for whatever reason, parts of my brain that were completely dead, Johnny, thank you for the sub, were underdeveloped or were just completely
The
turned
heart
off
is
before.
the strongest muscle.
Here we go. Jammy Man donated $4.20. Says, hey, Drift, longtime fan, first donation. Appreciate all the work you do for your fans. Who is your favorite historical figure? Genghis, Julius Caesar, Alexander the Great, etc., and why? Jammy Man, thank you for that marijuana-friendly donation. I will answer those questions in a moment when I finish this story. We will come back around to you. So the parts of my brain that didn't like music, the parts of my brain that weren't interested in a lot of more artsy things, just came back alive. It wasn't instant, it wasn't overnight, but after a little bit of use, the cannabidol receptors in my brain started doing things. And in no uncertain terms, my brain chemistry did change. In my case, it was for the better. I started experimenting with music and colors and sounds and other things. Not necessarily while on marijuana. Obviously, I would smoke and play with things, but then I would also do quite a bit just not. I can't push through there, or they'll kill me if I go back through there. That's too obvious. That guy should be down and out and hiding. So after a while, and I continued to smoke on and off for a bit. Not so much here in Texas, because that shit is going to get me in, like, butt-fucking prison here. But anytime I would travel, California, Seattle, whatever, which is a lot of that, I would smoke. And my brain just came back alive, and I started to appreciate music again. I do believe that component of my brain is very underdeveloped, and that I probably don't feel, appreciate, understand music in the same way that a lot of you do. But I like music now. The problem, though, is that a lot of people grow up and they learn what kind of songs they like and this band and that artist. For me, I don't do that. There's a lot of artists that'll make one song that I like and literally nothing else. I'm not really tied to any particular genre of music. I will admit that I have a special affinity, anti-affinity, a true hatred for country music. One part of the story I skipped before we got to marijuana is that my mother in country music, she would put on country music and drink and blast it super loud throughout the house all day, every day. And that train never stopped. And we're not talking like, was it Toby Brooks, Keith McGuire, you know, the popular stuff. We're talking like this old, twangy, kind of music. That kind of shit would go on all day, every day. Just constantly. And it drove me insane. Like how many times I can hear the same and volume so loud I could put my like hands on the door and like feel it vibrate. That'll drive a sane man mad. So for the most part, I can't stand country music, and I think that bit of country music also pushed me away at all. Cyberus Morphus, do you like metal at all?
The
As a
heart
genre,
is
as a
the
whole, no.
strongest muscle.
Not like insanely. There's a few good metal songs, yes. Dennis donated $3, says LMAO, I'm high as shit right now. Okay. Thank you, Dennis. I hope you're enjoying your highness. But marijuana changed my brain. And during this time, I'll go ahead and give you a time frame for this. This was right before Black Ops 3 came out. So about this time was actually when my channel was picking up and I was doing really well with Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, and I was making a shit ton of videos and doing stuff. Instead of the stereotypical lazy stoner, I was probably busier than I'd ever been and more successful than I'd ever been in my life. I don't think that's going to be for everybody. It is for some people. Some people, marijuana works better on them. My wife does the same thing. She can work better when she smokes. I never could make videos or stream or do anything useful when I was high. But it's a very good relaxer for me, and I always feel better afterwards. There's no, like, down or crash or anything. So I take that back. I tried playing League of Legends once when I was just stoned as shit. And, I was, like, throwing my ultimates all over the map, just completely wrong directions, forgetting what team I was on and, like, trying to ult my own team for no particular reason. It was a huge, steaming mess, and I was terrible at it. Yeah, Sativa's my favorite of all those. But yeah, that's where we go for music. So as of now, I do listen to some music. I'll go ahead, if you guys want to, I can read you my little playlist that I have of songs that I like. I can do that after this game if you want. But music is back, thanks to marijuanas. And if we're going to talk about marijuana, I want to talk about it once in a medical sense. So I blazed the last time I was in California, right before I went to PAX, and hopefully this doesn't get me fucked up on any DLC trips or anything, but it's legal there. You can just buy it over the counter. And I mentioned in the video about the French YouTuber who was screaming a lot that made me super nervous. I was like Mr. Shakes all day. I was barely able to keep my shit together, and I was just super like worked up and anxious, and I had videos to edit and everything, and I was literally still shaking from not reacting to his screaming all day. There's another YouTuber who placed an excessive order of marijuana. I think he just likes to celebrate when he gets into the state. And he probably ordered like 2 months worth and had 2 days to use it all. Had plenty to share. So the very first thing I didn't edit videos. I didn't go straight to work. I went straight to that person. And we smoked 2 joints together in the room. My 5 guys came via Postmates. And by the time 5 guys got there, 15 minutes later, the shakes were gone. I was like, not able, and then gone. Calm was back. Normal mentality was back. I wasn't particularly high. I wasn't like just fucking shit wasted or anything. I was a little bit loopy, but I was calm. I was able to just like breathe and relax and enjoy my food. And what really makes a difference for me about that is obvious. I can take any drug and be calm, right? I can take literally fucking anything to calm myself down if I really need to. But what really does me a solid is that I stay calm, even... Oops. Is that I stayed calm even when I was not, like, when the marijuana wore off, like, you know, 2 or 3 hours later, I was still just able to stay calm. No side effects, no come down, no nothing. And it was okay. And that's all there was to it. There was nothing more than... It just let me fucking calm down and relax and let go of all that fear from loud noises, and I felt much better about it. Getting these Dom kills. I need to get more Dom caps. Oh god, there's so many people around here. I feel like tip fire in this gun's fucking nasty, dog. I should have just aimed at. I've never done psychedelics. I've never done anything harder than marijuana. I don't even drink for whatever reason. I'll smoke some weed, but not in Texas. I don't have any of that shit here because I'd just go to ass fucking prison for that one. I wish I could, but I can't. Luis Jesus, thank you for the sub. Cameron. Alright, so Jammy Man donated $4.20, says, longtime fan, first donation. Appreciate all the work you do for your fans.
The heart
Question.
is the strongest muscle.
Who's your favorite historical figures? Genghis, Julius Caesar, Alexander the Great, and why? Historical figures that I like... I do like Julius Caesar. I don't like his tyrannical nonsense, but his military genius was amazing. I like how he defeated the Gauls. The Gauls were held up in a fort. A big and fort on a hill, and his way to beat them was he built a bigger fort around their fort to trap them in their own fort, which was amazing. It's brilliant, brilliant strategy. I love reading about Caesar's military strategies. He was a better strategist than he ever was a politician or anything else. Just god tier at that. So good at that. So interesting to me. I never, if I'd had to fight the Gauls in their fort for 100 years, I never would have thought to build a bigger fort around their fort to look down at them. That just... it's hilarious to me. For other historical figures, I do like, let's see, who's interesting to me? Nikola Tesla I find interesting. I think I mostly find interesting the feud between Tesla and Edison and their different views on things. I like an obscure figure. He passed away recently. His name was Stanislav Petrov. He single-handedly saved the entire world from nuclear annihilation. I said nuclear like a knob. Nuclear annihilation in the 80s. He was the head of a facility in Russia, an advanced warning facility in case the United States launches missiles. And the facility, his job was to, if he gets a report that missiles are incoming, he immediately reports to Soviet High Command so they can launch a counterattack. He got an alert that 3 or 4 missiles were coming, one of them for his base. But he didn't like it. He didn't have a reason to dislike it other than the fact that it's scary. He didn't have science or data, but he just said this does not feel right. And most importantly, he said he was uncomfortable with the idea that he would be the person that starts a global nuclear holocaust. Even if it meant that Russia strikes second, even if it meant he dies in a nuclear inferno, even if it means suffering in an incomprehensible way, that he was not willing to be the person that brings about the end of the world. And as the head of the facility, he declared it was a known glitch. I know what's wrong. This is an error. Ignore these warnings. Do not contact Soviet High Command. And he sat there and he sweated. And he sweated. And he waited. And then the bombs didn't hit. And come to find out, it was an error. It was a little bit of condensation on the lens on the satellites that they thought was a nuclear missile. It caused that error. Soviet High Command found out and they were pissed. They tortured him. He got demoted and sent to Siberia. Lived out his life much poorer than he was before. He went from like commander of a top secret base to like literally doing clerical paperwork. So he took a big L for that one. Didn't get any credit for it either until the late 90s. Somebody found out about this after the fall of the Soviet Union. And that shows a level of character and integrity that I could only hope to strive for. That's a lot. Not many people could do that. Not many people could put their lives on the line like that. And this crazy old Russian guy did. Other historical figures I like, I'm trying to think. Lincoln was an interesting one. A lot of people idolize Lincoln. Here comes the Requisitions, baby. Maybe it's just one guy, it won't be too bad. A lot of people really idolize Lincoln, and they build him up to be sort of like an anti-racist or a perfect being. I don't think that's true at all. I got a very nice end right there. Whew. Yes, David Jaws, I know the other weapons are available. Unfortunately, I can't unlock them. I don't have the credits. So, what kind of kill cam is this? So, even though Lincoln was not the perfect anti-racist, slave-loving god of a human being that people make him out to be, he was still a fascinating person because of how he carried himself, how he thought about his opponents and other people, how he struggled through depression when being president, fought for the best of others, and he had very clever, like, trolly solutions to disarm people that wanted to harm him or political opponents. He had a very strong way with words, which I appreciated. So, it's Leaf. I think you're going to have more fun with the assault rifle. I haven't tried the ear to burst yet, but that one does appear to be the better one. This one isn't bad, but it's not super insanely good. Aztec and T-Man 56 PS3 Life, thank you for the sub. Appreciate those. Orders. Okay. Let's see. We'll do like that. We'll leave this one like that. That's probably pretty nice. How's this one down here doing? Oh, that's not even the right one. Orders. How are we doing on orders? Ooh, we're close to getting that one and that one. Okay. Got to get a silenced SMG kills. We'll do that eventually. Multiplayer matches eventually. 15 Dom points. How close am I to even unlocking a suppressor on this long way? Not too bad. I got 2 more tiers to go. These are slow tiers. Like the suppressor is red. The suppressor is red. Well, we're back on Flak Tower. So I think... Do you guys want to see baseball bat or submachine gun? Please let me know. Baseball bat or submachine gun? Greetings from Israel. All right, Ty Oz Cohen. Good to see you from Israel. Why do you sometimes stream on Twitch and sometimes stream on YouTube? It's because I have 3, now 4 streaming channels. Mixer's on the way. And I just have a lot of stuff going on. So I'm fortunate enough to have non-exclusive contracts on all of those. So I can stream to any one that I really see fit, which is very good. Don't have to really worry about being tied down in any one particular place. I'll probably do the SMG here. I'm going to work toward the suppressor and get that 30 suppressor kill challenge. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people want to see the submachine gun. I'll pull out the bat when it's necessary. Yeah, a lot more people want to see the submachine gun. Alright, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to see what I can do. Should have some dildos in my face right here. Low health. Yep, that's where the suppressor would have been useful. You know, sneaking around the spawn and stuff. I'll unlock it pretty soon. I don't have to worry about that. It's got some filthy range. And I do mean filthy, filthy, filthy. What do we got over here? Just gonna wait and wait. And we just spawn flipped. Alright, well I'm gonna go over here and work my favorite side. Favorite side of dead people. Oh, this guy's up top of me. Fuck.
The heart is the strongest muscle.
Sex Wow donated $5. Says, because you play League, are you a fan of NA or EU LCS? Korea? I am a fan of Korea. I like the Korean LCS, man. I don't know why, I just do. I think it's fun to watch. Don't even have to speak the language, it just amuses me. I can make up my own subtitles. Yeah, Korean LCS is fun. That's where the good players are. Oh, there's so much crap over here. I'm gonna have to hide for a sec. Oh no, that's not good hiding. Oh, we're gonna spawn flip real fast. Thank you, teammates. Don't have a lot of time where they're looping around our spawn as well. It's just pure spawn chaos at the moment. And I will admit that I've played a lot less League than I used to. Overwatch took over a lot of my League time. It's MOBA-like, I guess you could say. Shit! Oh my god! I gotta see this. Okay, he hit me in the head. That guy just worked me over. Mr. Cross 2000, thank you for the sub. Good on him though. But I do enjoy League on occasion. Just a lot less. I'll probably play Overwatch because I'm more familiar with the shooter and I'm better at Overwatch. Makes a big difference. Fortnite also has cut into my Overwatch time, so I've got a finite amount of games that I can balance. I wish I could balance more. I wish I was better, but I'm not. Wow, they changed the sound. That is really loud down there in that tunnel. I don't think I'm going to be able to push across. Oh, I might be able to. Nope, that guy's going to straight dick me if I move out. I'm going to have to hold over here. The left side's going to be the danger side at the moment. Teammates are going to move up, and I'll know if they die. I see this dude.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
I was hoping to get a last shot on him and still the kill. I want to get a kill so I can get my counter recon to go. Oh, what are you doing over here? You're not allowed to be here. This is America! Can't be here. This is America, get out! Going out of here! Oh, there's a ton of dudes now. Yep. Oh, he came in! Man, I thought there was only 2, but this is ground war. This is real. I'm gonna see if I can get some people in their spawn. I'll be able to get a dude in his spawn, some unfortunate guy. We'll win this quite handedly. That's not a problem.
Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky. recon. Recon flank included. Dropping A's on bomb. Enemy mortar fire.
I don't know, I was at one point watching a lot of Overwatch League, though I've watched less of it now, the issue being that I cannot keep up with it because there are so many matches being played. I wish that I could. I wish I was a super fan like that. But it went from being, oh my god, Overwatch League is really cool and it's hype and it's fun. The real Lost Loco, the kill streaks are like this because now they're kill streaks. You get kills instead of a score, which is nice. There's a perk out there that lets you do it. And I was watching a couple games, but then it would be like 2 nights, 3 nights a week, 4 hours, and it just kind of went on and on and on and on, and I'm like, okay. And it's still going and going, and I just can't keep up with it all. I stream so much, and I play Fortnite, and I do other things that I was completely and totally incapable of keeping up with Overwatch League. Let's see if we can baseball bat some kids. Now I want to get the suppress submachine gun. I want to get a suppressor on this bad girl, so I need to grind out some kills. Need to actually grind a little bit here. I say as I die. I die. Aye. Terrell Scott, if you have 24K, I think that the IRTA is going to be the most fun. This submachine gun here is very similar to the MP40 and to the Stin from what limited use I've got out of it. So I don't think it's going to be the best bet for your money. Not that it's a bad one. I actually kind of like it a little bit better than the Stin in general. Come on, would somebody please die? Would somebody die? Thank you. I'm definitely going to be putting rapid fire in this thing. It's not as cool. I think the air to burst is going to be way cooler. I just didn't have the cash for it. I got up this morning and I allocated some funds for supply drops. I spent money on it, but I'm avoiding all tags because we don't need them. We're winning handedly is the issue. Our team has literally everything under control. Comes the requisitions. Like, we're gonna win the game, so I'm not worried about that. I'm avoiding the tags so that the game goes longer. Hobo Twitch. Yes, I believe you were the guy I had a discussion with saying I usually play OBJ, but there's no reason to at the moment. Like, we have everything completely under lockdown here. So I don't know why I would really need to. See? Easy. You gotta have a sense of your game. You gotta know what you're doing. Mount Olympus, I'm definitely using steady aim right now. I'm using steady aim to the maximum of its abilities. I'm steady aiming the crap out of people. Orso does shoot super fast. That's a good looking variant for it. Charlie Martindale, thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. Now I like playing OBJ and I like winning. I don't think I've lost too many games. Max Plight says I have tag phobia. Oh man, now you're hitting me. Tag phobia. Tag phobia. But we're just in the lead. I had plenty of tags, 15 confirms, plenty of denies and kills. No need to push it. No need to go too hard. Dank Thunder. Okay, Dank Thunder. Deandra Breedlove. Thank you for the sub, Deandra. Get any orders completed? Yep. What's this one? Rare supply drop. I'll get the Blitzkrieg bribe. Earn a 10 kill streak medal. 15 matches at ground war. Oof. Oof. Probably do that faster more than anything. What are these? I still got to capture Dom points. Jeez. Hardeep Arthwal, thank you for the sub. How far am I from suppressor? Long way. I've got to murder some more kids. Overall, how do you like playing ground war modes? I like it a lot. Really happy with it. I think J-Hub's going to get a big boner out of it. I think he's going to go crazy with it. And guys, if you would like, don't forget to check out our Discord community. Doing a shameless promo for them. I'm sponsored by Discord. It's basically like Skype for gamers. I do open lobbies every Friday or Saturday, depending on the night. Angela, thank you for the sub. This weekend is probably going to be Saturday night, and we'll be doing Fortnite open lobbies, Call of Duty open lobbies, PUBG open lobbies. Just anybody can join and play on stream. So if you want to check out Discord, it's linked down there below in the description, or you can just look my name, discord.gg/drifter. Pretty easy to do. Love that app. I actually need to see what's going on. I got so many notifications here. So many notifications. Matter of fact, one of my Discord people needs help. Do this. Bam. Done with that. Ah, so many notifications I can't get to on stream. I'm having fun with this. I like this class. I've been to Six Flags. Yes, Skull. I've been to Six Flags many times. Eminem, thank you for the sub. One of the things that my mom used to do that I loved, it wasn't really great parenting, but I fucking loved it, is she would check me out of school early to take me to Six Flags. Oh, it was so fun. Oh, there's a slow rusher. There's a slow rusher. Wah, 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 wah. Lame. Okay, it happens. Guys, if it's okay with you, after I get my domination challenges, I'm probably going to swap back to regular old... Oof, what do we got here? Regular old War. I like how it's called War. That's like my favorite thing, War. That should have stunned him just a little. He's going to be waiting for me, though.
Kill confirmed.
They just spawned right there. Rocksteady Yeti says, I never did get my mic working in Discord. Had to use the USB mic. Boo. That's unusual. It should have. Most mics are plug and play. I would wager that the issue is with your way your Windows PC is picking up the microphone. Because all Discord does is use the standard like Windows audio hooks. I like the program. I'm not going to sit here and pretend it does anything really fancy with audio. It just does it more stably and easier to use than most. Oof, I'm getting dicked on, man. Actually not playing so great. I gotta pick it up. One at a time. One more friend over here. He bailed. What a lame Zor. It's okay. Is the most competitive SMG in this game still the PPSH? Yes, it is. It definitely is. I don't think I want to fight that fight. I'm gonna get this dude over here that's hiding somewhere. What the nerd? Oh gosh, he was right there the whole time. That's okay. I've never watched Xbox Criminal either. I'm tired of going on that side. I need to take a different path. No, Tom, I'm not going to use the bat in this map. I think I might be running out of magic juice, guys. My juice is, it's not as loose as it needs to be. I need to get my shit together. Here, God bless, I'm playing bad. Yeah, it's a big update. We got 6 new guns, if you include the baseball bat, 5 regular guns. We got a new map. The headquarters map and free-for-all should be out. Oh, fuck me. I just missed it by like a millimeter. There's ground war and there's war, so there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in this update. Good stuff, mostly. What are you doing? You're in the wrong spot, and I cannot aim for shit today. See you later, David Tranter. Alright, guys, something's going wrong. My aim is failing me. The once great aim is going potato. There's people behind me. I just want to rush. I think I got addicted to hipfire. That's what happened. I think that's what happened, man. Hobo Twitch says, is it worth buying on PC? I know COD on PC is usually subpar. I'm kind of done with consoles. Nope. I wouldn't buy it on PC. It's okay on PC. It's better this year on PC than it has been in a long time. Robert Reed, if you need my advice, business email is probably the best place to go. See, that kind of fight I can win. It's like Fortnite hipfire. I'm potatoing. That's okay. I just want to play Dom anyway. This won't last forever, and my team's gonna win. I don't want to get sniped. Let's see if we can find somebody to dick on. This is bad. I am now on the recon aircraft. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. He didn't notice me in time. Hey, dude, have you noticed me? Have you noticed me? I'm right here.
Intelligence aircraft ready.
There's no intelligence. There's no intelligence in this game. Don't give me that intelligence aircraft crap. You know there's no intelligence in Call of Duty. All the intelligence is gone.
Resupply recon aircraft destroyed. Recon flight concluded. Kill confirmed.
Just kind of running a little train now. I'm not really
Recon aircraft in the air.
fighting as hard as I could, or as I should.
Blitz bomb ready. Kill confirmed.
That was a fun little streak. Angel Aguilar, thank you for the sub.
WW2 bomber inbound. Dropping incendiary.
Oh shoot, they're gonna frank me up over there on that left side if I'm not careful. Actually, they're sniping back there. I don't really... Oof. This gun has good range, I will give it that. I don't know if I have the range I need to be competitive in all of this. Nope. Didn't have it. Hart says, now that the NDA is over, did you get to play with any of the new weapons at the event? I did not. So at the event, we played a build of the game that had the DLC maps, and it had these weapons and a few other ones that I don't think are released yet. It was just kind of like an everything in the kitchen sink build of the game that wasn't really designed for external use. It was what they were testing on at Sledgehammer Games. So some of the weapons we could obviously see before they came out. Some of the ones we could look at camos and inspect. There were a couple we could get in-game that were functional. J-Hub kept pulling them out of the mystery box, which didn't help us with zombies at all because you can't show gameplay of it. And there were a few weapons that were works in progress. They were not finished. They were placeholders. They would have the gun done, but not the animations or not the textures or just something like that. So they're working on a lot of new content. I don't think that's going to be a surprise to any of you, really. I don't think it's even remotely a surprise that they're working on new content. And I got a sneak peek of it, so I have an idea of some of the things that are coming, but I most certainly don't know everything. Not all of the things that they were working on were in the games. And I think, yeah, I have a video tomorrow. I have a new video tomorrow, something special that a new NDA breaks on. It's going to be very different. You can go ahead and make a Reddit conspiracy theory post about it, but there was a second event. I'll say, to be fair, a smaller one, a new COD thing there. The event was supposed to be yesterday, but they moved it back to tomorrow. I think they didn't want it to compete with this very much. So I should tomorrow have a Call of Duty related video about another NDA thing that breaks. I think you'll like it. I hope. I can't say much more. I shouldn't say much more than embargo. That one I had to be a little more particular about because that one included some vloggy type moments where I was filming The Office. And what I didn't notice is that behind me there was a lot of stuff on monitors that was being worked on. So I had to go back and post and edit a ton of that stuff out so that people couldn't see it. Took me a little time. Zach, Jason, Eminem, Angela, Angel, thank you all for the subs. Appreciate it. I need to cap flags. Gotta respond to Mitch Blackmore. Not this one, I want this one. Actually, I'll probably...
Move out and take position.
No, wait. No, it's not the one I wanted. Fuck, I'm gonna stick with this one. Okay. Well, crap, I didn't get that easy cap. I was playing with my classes too much. That's okay.
Securing Beta.
What the hell? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Beta is ours. We are dominating. Countering Intercept bomb ready.
Drifty Poo has to go.
Enemy contact at Kaiser.
Enemies at Kesa. Where are our enemies at Kesa? Okay. Whew. That was a busy start.
Targets. Counter recon is airborne. Engaging enemy
Sorry guys, you got too close together. Sterling's a grease gun reskin. I like it better than the grease gun. It shoots a little bit faster. I'm a little bit more comfortable with it. Got a merciless kill. Not enough to earn them their paratroopers though. Should be getting close to earning a suppressor. Is it a better gun than the Sten? Yeah, it's better than the Sten. The Sten I have the same problem with the MP40 with. It just shoots too slow. Alright, I'm going to try to take this B flag with no... there we go. No explosion resistance perks. No armored, no hunker, no nothing. I got it. So we got one more Dom flag to cap. After I cap another Dom flag, which will probably be the start of next round, the way this is going to go. The guy took me to town. Greg Boyle's objective-based game modes are fun. Playing TDM is boring to me. People, I don't know, they vulture, they camp in corners, with the whole goal being to kill people, they play oddly, in my experience. It's hard to play a game with any degree of flow. You're playing, and when I play TDM, I'm gonna wear a gray suit, and I'm gonna sit in this little rubble right here and just wait to pick a guy off. They don't really have an incentive to move around very much, so it makes the game slower and less fun. Oof. What does this guy have that's dicking on me so good? Oh, he's got the Royal Decree Sterling. Look at him go. 3-shot kill? Okay, so it is the 3-shot kill range. I thought so. I didn't think it was a 4. I was pretty sure I was dropping people in 3. I'm gonna push their spawn. That's all I'm gonna do. It's not smart, but I'm just trying to push. Just trying to push. Yeah, Hero has a good way to say it. Then the objective modes have a much better enemy front line and locations. Haven't tried out the burst gun yet. I probably don't even know if I'll be able to unlock that one anytime soon. I have to earn so many credits. They're so expensive. I think that's the downside. Like, we got better contracts that are easier and stuff, but they also, all the guns cost like a lot more. Fuck. I'm not going to be able to like capture hardly any of these points without Inicio, thank you for subbing, without Hunker. Not in this mode. I kind of want him to take B so I can take it back. At this point, with this class I've got, there's not much for me to do unless I just want to kill whore, but I'm trying to push flags because I'm trying to get that easy cap. Shit, you scared me, dude. Too many baddies. I tried. I think it's going to be a lot easier when I get my suppressor. Range is going to blow, obviously, but it'll be alright. I can just put on the suppressor and run around. Okay, perfect. This is my chance to take back Bravo. Or just die. Just dying is okay, too. The burst, I think, is 20,000 some odd credits, which is just a ton of credits. It's just literally a ton of credits. I think I'm a little bit over halfway into my weapon bribe, so hopefully I get something going on there. Ooh, I have a Twitter DM. Oh, I got the play of the game. Yeah, nice triple right there. Open it up with like a 5 or 6 man kill streak. Hello, Jessica. What's up?
Domination.
Okay, I gotta make sure to get to this, what's that?
Remember your training. Make us proud.
Okay. Very good choice. That dip dom completed. Excellent. So we're just gonna rush as fast as we can over here. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. Don't. I got a kill. Yay! I got a kill. Okay. Now my objective is to unlock the suppressor, which takes half of an eternity. But we can swap back over to Ground War. I may change classes on this one as well. The M2 carbine is good. I've heard that all the new guns are really good. Sometimes they release guns in waves that are just like bad. These are not those. Let's see what I can get. Armored. Do I even have one? Yeah, I have one for armored. We can do that.
recon aircraft in the air.
Thoughts on the semi-auto rifle? Haven't used it, man. Wish I had the credits. I've been cheating on you guys with that little Fortnite game, so I don't have the credits stacked up like I used to. If I'd been playing this more consistently, I probably would have had enough credits to get anything and everything. What? I feel like I'm drunk. Oh, there you are. What are you doing here?
Enemy striking run inbound.
Should have ADS'd him. Got overconfident. Paladins PS4 Pro. Well, hope you have fun in the game. Please try not to follow me or join in progress. That's bad manners. But do have fun in the game that you're in. What's his name? Is he on the enemy team? No, he's at the top of the leaderboard. He's 25 and 11. He's carrying us right now. Getting carried by a fan. Can't even play COD. Push the spawn. Be a noob. The bad dude should be up here. I forgot I don't have extended max. Okay. Right here, buddy. Sorry, mate. Oh, there's a ton of you out there. So I'm gonna let my teammate take all that heat. Oh, God. I've heard nothing about Black Ops campaign yet. Absolutely nada. I know dick all about Black Ops 4. No more than you guys do, truly. Wish I did. I'd make YouTube videos about it. But I don't. I don't.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Tom O'Brien, thank you for the sub. The bat's good. It's just a melee weapon. Works the same as all the rest. So, it's good in that sense. It's not bad. It's easy to use. Sneak up on people. Easy triple. Gotta wait for my health to come back. There'll be somebody moving through here in a sec. Yep.
Recon aircraft ready. 3 care packages inbound. Resupply counterintelligence airborne. Engaging enemy airborne. Taking C.
Oh, that was a very bad place to prone out. This guy, he took me to town. Wow, a stream actually about gaming? Yes, sometimes we do play video games on these streams instead of just talk political stuff. That happens on, you know, on occasion, rare days and stuff. Check Charlie Intel. Okay. What's on Charlie Intel? Zach Riggle. You gotta tell me what's on Charlie Intel, not just check it. I don't have time for cryptic clues while I'm streaming. And I don't like playing guessing games either.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Fritz export mission underway.
Gotta help me out, man.
Paratroopers descending.
Guys in the chat, what's on Charlie Intel that's so important? Shadow, thank you for the sub-boner. Sub-boner. That's what I got. I got a sub-boner.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Capturing air.
Shit. Couldn't get low enough fast enough.
Enemy strafing run incoming. Get to cover.
No campaign.
Capturing Kaiser.
Well, it looks like I have a video to do tomorrow or today.
Enemy
Soon.
observed. Deny the enemy resupply.
No single player in Black Ops 4. Yeah, I definitely didn't hear about that already. Nope. Jesus Christ.
Taking B.
Why would they do that? I mean, multiplayer's popular, but damn, son.
Enemy recon aircraft.
Call of Duty's the complete package every year. You're taking the completeness away from my package. I know there's people shooting at me, I just had to go for that one. What? Oh god, that wasn't friendly. That wasn't friendly. I thought that was friendly. Shite. Shite? I've got to see this. Let's see what we've got. Chorley Intel. What's on Chorley Intel? Polygon says... Polygon says Black Ops 4 will not have a campaign mode. Whoa! As Black Ops 4's release date approached, it became evident the development of a single-player campaign wouldn't be completed. Has since focused development on expanding the multiplayer in the series' popular Zombies mode. Emphasis on competitive, cooperative modes. Activision says we won't comment on rumors. Shit. Are you serious? Is this a joke? Did I just now get the Sterling rapid fire? That must be a joke. Almost there on the suppressor. I'm going to back out. I'm going to play some actual war.
Returning to the line, sir. We're about to make another push.
What? Confidential informant said that Raven Software has reportedly been tasked with adding a Battle Royale mode to Call of Duty Black Ops 4. What the fuck? Boy. Guys. That's a little spooky for me. That's a little spooky. I got some rare supply drops. Maybe I'll get something good in these. I got a duplicate already? No! Game, you're not going to give me a break, are you? I got a duplicate! I haven't even opened any of these fucking drops. How's my quartermaster looking? Which one am I closest to getting? I don't need the baseball bat. The air to burst. I gotta get one of these. These are just so expensive. These right here just clog up the whole thing on their own. Okay. I don't even need that. The Sterling I've got. So I'm looking for the burst. That one's about 24,000 depot credits away. And the rest of these are in Operation Overlord down here. M2 Carbine's about another 20-something thousand away. Not the MG15, there's another one. Where's these stupid things at? Type 5 is the cheapest one. Huh. Hold up. Steadiest two-shot kill rifle, also the slowest rate of fire. Eesh. Very expensive here as well. I'm a long way out on unlocking these. Alright guys, well I think it's about time for me to wrap this up. I have got to go to the gym and to do some other things today. I hope that you all enjoyed this stream. I hope that you learned something useful from it, and I hope you had a good time. If you want to here at the end, I'd appreciate it. You don't have to. Like the video. That helps me a ridiculous amount. There's a reason that YouTubers ask for it. Just dropping a like helps bump this video up in the algorithm a pretty stupendous amount. So for those of you that have been watching a long time, if you'd like to like the video, it's extraordinarily beneficial to me. Or if you want to go check out the Discord, which is linked right there, it's an app you put on your phone or on the PC, but it's kind of like Skype meets Twitter, and it's all gaming oriented. I've been doing a lot of stuff there. I've even been taking fan clips for in-depth episodes for the Fortnite in-depth, but I may start doing that for Call of Duty. Hey Proc Prime, sorry you just missed all this. But if you want to check that out, you can. Link down there below in the description. Like, do all these good sort of YouTube-y things. And thank you all for the outpouring of donations, for the support, for the new sponsors, for the new subscriptions, and for just being here, for watching me and having a good morning. Hopefully you learned something about the new content that either makes you want it or not want it, but either way you're a more informed consumer. And that is going to be it for me today. Drifter out.